Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. In this video, we're going to review the new Contour Roam HD camera. Now, RevZilla TV, we've done a full review of all of the new Contour cameras. We have the Roam, which is their most basic one. There's the GPS, and then there's also the Plus, which is the bad boy with the most functionality that sits at the top end of the spectrum. But the thing that you need to know, that even though this Contour Roam is the most basic, it's still going to shoot full HD in 1080p. So it'll do 720p, it'll do 960, which they call tall HD, and it'll do full 1080p HD resolution. The nice part about the Roam, if you're comparing it to the other ones and some of the other cameras on the market, is that it's going to be right around that $200 price point, so it's very reasonable. The other thing you're going to notice, it's very low profile, and I have in front of me everything that came in the box. But the things I want to call out really quickly are it's the only one in the Contour family that has the tripod screw-in mount here on the bottom. That's going to be that standard fitment. So for those of you that are really technophiles that need that support, this guy's a great option. So if we look at it, it's going to be this metallic casing. It's waterproof down to 1 meter, but they do offer, to my right here, I have this waterproof case, which you can buy separately. But what you're going to be able to do is very quickly and easily shoot HD video on the bike. And I'm going to show you how to do that. The camera, the camera's not going to come with an SD card. It's a micro SD card. You know, we have a few megabyte or gigabyte micro SD card in here now, but that is one of the other notes. The other two big brothers of this guy, the GPS as well as the Plus, are going to come with a 2 gigabyte card. So this guy's not going to come with a card, but it does come with a built-in rechargeable battery. And the use of this is very simple. So if I have it here, you're going to notice we have one big button on the back, and then we have a slider on the top. To record with this, you'd mount it to your bike, and all you literally do is slide that forward. The red light comes on, and you're going to notice that we're recording. And we can see it in two places, one on top and one on the bottom front here. So you're going to be able to see that I have that viewable notation that I am recording. And to turn it off, all you're going to do is slide it back, and you're going to hear it beep twice, which means it turned off. The beauty of that is there's really no on-off button per se on this guy. You're either recording or you're not. And what you're going to do to set up the settings of what recording mode and whatnot is you're going to connect to your computer via USB, and there's a micro USB slot here in the back. Let's spin this guy around and show you. So slide the back up, and you're going to notice that in the back here, we're going to have a micro USB slot. You can see the slot where the micro SD card lives within, and then there's a reset button. It's very, very simple, very, very basic operation on this guy. Now, the other nice thing is when you're setting it up on your bike, and I'm going to get to how you connect to your bike in a second, there's a single button on the back which is called Status Plus Laser, and that's unique as well to the Contour Roam. And when I click it, you're going to notice here up on the top we see 2 green lights. The first light is our battery indicator, and that's either going to show green, red, or yellow, and depending on the level of the battery, it'll give you an idea how much time you have left. And then you can also see green here on the other one. That is your memory indicator. That will also show green, red, yellow. And they just turned off. They auto shut off after a few seconds. But that gives you a quick and instant read on the life that's left on both your battery as well as your memory card. The other nice feature, and it's going to be tough to show on camera today, but if I push it, it also activates a laser in the front here. And if you can see the red, you should be able to see that laser on the front, that red light. That is actually a horizontal level laser that's going to allow you to see where this guy's pointed. And you might ask, well, won't you be able to only set this guy up in one configuration? Won't you always know what side is up? The beauty of it is the answer is no. And if you look here closely as I come in, you're going to notice the lens starts at 0 degrees, and it rotates a full 270 degrees, or actually 100, no, it is 270, it goes all the way down to the bottom. And what you're doing is you're changing, and there are detents there too. It stops at 90, it stops at 180, it stops at 270, and I'm back to 0. So depending on the orientation, you know, if I side mount this on this bike, and appropriately enough, I have a sticky side mount here, and what we would do is we would slide this guy in. So I'm going to show you here if I come down. So I show it from the back. Should be able to slide this guy right in. And there's a detent there. If I slide it in like that and I'm mounted to the side of my fairing, I'm going to be able to have it right at 0 degrees. But aside from the side mount, the more flexible mount that's included with the Contour Roam is going to be the swiveling top mount. So what you would do, and you'll notice that I have the leash here, what you do is you slide this guy back, slide it down the rail here, slide it back, and then I'm also going to snap it together. And now what I have is a locking swivel mount. As you can see, there are slight detents, but when I'm ready, I'm just going to push the locking mechanism. As you can see it right there, pushing it back and pushing it forward, and that's going to lock it into place. So now, if I was mounting this on top of my tank or on another flat surface on my bike, I lock it into place, and what I can do is I can then swivel the 0 degree mark to be upright with whatever my orientation is, and then if I want to check where I'm at, I just turn on that laser. Hear the beep, there's my laser, and now I'm shooting a flat laser that I'm going to be able to see and make sure I'm horizontal with the horizon. So it's really, really easy, really basic. You know, there's a software that comes with the Contour that's quick and easily downloadable from the internet, and that software allows you to not only transfer the files to your computer, it's also going to allow you to configure the camera. Notice my leash here as well. And then some other mechanism, you know, I showed you the waterproof mount. There's also a suction cup mount, which is a little bit more expensive. It's not included, but this is one of my favorite tools because, again, you're not limited to a sticky. You buy this mount and you have extreme flexibility, a multi-adjustable arm with ram balls here that you would position however you'd like onto your bike, and it would interface with the rail system on the side of the camera. And then there's one last mounting option here for the Contour for all the family of Contours, and that's going to be the flex strap mount. And what that is allows you to really go to a handlebar system. So you have a similar interface with the side of the camera. It swivels, it locks, but then it'll take a much larger bar or area of your bike to interface with besides just your 7/8 or your 1-inch handlebar. You could mount to a crash bar, you could mount to another area of protection on your bike or the frame as well. Also is going to come with a lens cap. And remember, the battery on this guy is internally. So out of the box, you're looking at a couple $100. You need to buy a micro SD card. Our preference is to get a big card because you fill it up fast, especially if you're in the full 1080 mode. And remember that you're also going to need to charge this guy using the USB connector to your computer. So let us know what you think of the Contour Roam. Shoot us a line, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Like or dislike the product on our YouTube page. Share it on Facebook. We want to know what you think. And remember, we review new product every week, so follow us at RevZilla TV on our YouTube channel. As always, it's going to be over $39. We'll ship for free. We'll exchange for free if you don't like it. And if you just don't like it, remember, you have to send it back in brand new resellable condition with all of the parts, and we'll give you 100% back to your card without a restock fee. You can also earn TeamZilla cash to be applied to your next order. Be sure to check out our other videos of all of the Contour family of products at RevZilla.com, and we'll see you next time.